It is a home here.
Everything is special about Memories. Memories for me is like the perfect storm.
This is like one big true family.
More of a family like.
Like one big family.
How long have you been bartending?
36 years. A long time.
What to you does it mean to be a professional bartender?
A professional bartender to me is somebody who makes people feel comfortable, knows how to make drinks, obviously. Customer service, knowing that everybody's having a good time, everybody's making people feel comfortable, having a good time.
Mm-hmm. What was the first drink you ever made?
That was a long time ago, but I would have to guess. I started bartending in a little bar in Michigan. It had to be something easy, like a whiskey Coke, rum and Coke, or a screwdriver. Mm-hmm. Thank God my knowledge has way increased since them days.
What's your favorite drink to make?
Bloody Mary. When I make my special ones, I just enjoy it. Really do. I like doing it. I go up above, I bake some bacon, get some shrimp skewers, celery, pepperoni, just make it look like a freaking lunch in a glass. Yeah.
What's your favorite drink?
Absolute dirty martini, extra dirty.
What do you find special about bartending at Memories that you haven't really seen at other bars?
I've been here for going on 19 years. This bar is like my home, my family, and it is a home here. I've known a lot of my customers for many, many years, and then I have some that, just are new regulars, and it's the owners are just, I can't say enough about Ken and Helene. They really changed my life for the better. Yeah. Yeah.
What was that first bar in Michigan that you worked at?
It was Willie's Lounge. I was 18 years old, and my mom, Willie asked my mom to come in and make sure that it was okay that I worked in the bar. And she said yes, and the rest is history.
Where in Michigan was that?
Monroe.
Monroe?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I love my day shift customers. I mean, not that I don't love the night shift customers, it's just that, I don't know, I'm old. I like my day shift, I like to clean, I like to make sure that everything's stocked and right and tight, and that means a lot to me. I like to have a clean bar. The best day I will ever remember in Memories Lounge is the day Ken and Helene Duvin bought it.
That's fantastic.
Hands down. Mm-hmm. Never forget it.
How long have you been bartending?
I got off active duty in 1995, so the end of 95, so since 96, 24 solid years. 24 years.
To be a professional bartender.
To be a professional bartender to me would be the same as a professional anything. Do the job to the best of your ability. Give it your all every day.
What was the first drink you ever made?
The first drink in 24 years, I remember the first drink I ever made. I don't know. I really don't.
Okay. What's your favorite drink to make?
My favorite drink to make would be any drink that someone has had somewhere else and thought it was really good.
Are there any drinks like that you've made that stand out?
At the risk of sounding cocky, almost all of them.
Okay. What's the weirdest drink you've ever made?
Deep Eddy's grapefruit and soda tall with a lemon and 2 little straws.
We might keep that. What's your favorite drink?
To make or drink? We already asked to make. So to drink, that would depend on who I'm with and where I am. So if I'm on my way home after a long day, it would be a tall boy, a Pabst Blue Ribbon. If I were at the beach with my wife, a tall boy, a Pabst Blue Ribbon.
You've bartended at other places.
Many.
Is there something special about Memories?
Everything is special about Memories. Memories for me is like the perfect storm. It's from the very tippy top. It's well run. It's well staffed. The crew has the best chemistry. We work well together. We all come at it from the same viewpoint with the same goals. And the customers, of course, is a snapshot of the community.
Day shift or night shift, and why?
Which do I prefer to work? I would probably say night shift, and that's only because I mostly work night shift, and I have a much better rapport with the customers I see on a daily basis. But the day shift works fine for me too. I love all those guys. But then I have to walk out of here with the sun shining, and that's a weird dynamic for me.
How has it changed since you first started, like that first week that you started to now?
Oh, in many myriad ways. It's changed from me getting more comfortable with my surroundings and the people that come in. And in terms of I started here, shortly after the new owners took over. So over the course of the first couple of years, we made changes that really improved this place from my perspective. So the changes are immeasurable, really.
What's the best change?
I'd say the attitude of our leadership and the organization that followed. They lead by example.
How long have you been bartending?
26 years.
What does it mean to you to be a professional bartender?
Being a professional bartender means way more than just making a drink, because that's not what it truly entails. It entails knowing your customers, knowing what they need. Do they need talked to? Do they not? Do they just want to be left alone to wallow? Which I'm more than happy to poke at, just saying. Paying attention to the entire bar, regardless of if you're having a conversation, you need to know if somebody down there at the end of the bar actually needs something more than anything. So it's a matter of being focused, knowing your bar, paying attention, seeing everything that's going on, see who just walked in, seeing if they're acting unusual. There's a whole lot that goes into being a professional bartender. You're never just talking to one person, you're observing everything that's happening in that bar while you're dealing with one person. That's what being a professional means.
What was the first drink you ever made?
It was a brandy old-fashioned sweet in West Bend, Wisconsin. That was the first drink I had to make, because that's what everybody drank.
Okay.
Nobody down here drinks those, but they don't even understand calling an old-fashioned with a brandy old-fashioned sweet. But
What's in that?
well, it's brandy, your muddled orange, cherry, sugar, soda water, and then your brandy, and sweet means you add 7-Up. If you just called it a brandy old-fashioned, that would be soda water. Without the sweet, which is 7, soda is normal.
Cool.
And if you're 21, you drink those in Wisconsin. I don't understand it. Just don't.
What's your favorite drink to make?
The last one of the night.
What's your favorite drink?
Any drink that someone has bought for me and I am now consuming, Jack Honey. Jack Honey.
Memories is a little bit of a different kind of bar than
Yes.
many other bars. What do you find? Like you work here as a choice.
Mm-hmm.
What's special about Memories that nobody would find in another bar?
Memories is, well, it is a neighborhood bar, which there's lots of neighborhood bars out there. However, this one is special because we have the age range from our 21-year-olds that come in that are just babies, my babies, that come in, from the college and are just new to the bars, unless they had a fake ID, which I know nothing about, which they cannot bring here because I'll ground them, up to my fiance, Phil, my 94-year-old. So the gamut of what we run in the age here is truly amazing, from every dynamic that there is It's just, this bar is truly special. People have been coming here for 40 years. I mean, it's amazing. It's an amazing place. And yet we get, the babies that come in from the college and they're just starting their adventure, and we get to watch them grow and move on and become productive, which we like. And they still come back. They always come back. It's a wonderful place.
You've worked day shift at certain places. You worked night shift at certain places. Which one do you prefer?
Right now, because I've been the night shift for as long as I have here, night shift. Day shift is great. It's such a different dynamic that you get from a day shift customer to a night shift customer. The day shift, they're still all regulars. They don't understand that our night shift people are still the regular customers also that we see on a regular basis. But I do love the nights. It gets a little crazy. I tend to like crazy. I don't know why. Something in my nature. But I do love the night people. They're fun. They're fun people. Not that the day people aren't fun. Don't get me wrong. They're fun. Just different kind of fun. I get to yell a lot more at night. I know anyone that knows me knows that's kind of my gig. So the night people understand my yelling. Day people are scared. They don't get it. It's okay. I'm not for everyone. Just saying. Love you, night people.
That's great.
We have so many amazing things that happen here, so many amazing people that come here. We've celebrated graduations here from kids from Ringling that we've watched graduate. And sorry, I had surgery on my mouth. And by the way,
You're
thank
okay.
you for getting my puffy side. I appreciate that.
You're still beautiful.
That have graduated, and we celebrate that, and that's amazing and wonderful. I work with the most amazing people, so every day is great to come into work. I see the most amazing people. I mean, y'all irritate me, obviously, but I love you, so y'all make it special. Just saying. Just kidding. I love you all. You don't irritate me. Yes, you do. Okay. Move on.
So your life since you've started working here hasn't just been bartender at Memories. You've become part of the
Yes,
family. Is that what you're
absolutely.
saying?
And yes, and customers have become part of my family. Yes, we've become a family. I hang out with people like you and other people that come here outside of here, because this is like one big true family. It's not just within the four walls of this place. I go to people's houses and hang out with people after and everything. It's just been a blessing. It truly has been. The people I've met and the people I hang out with and the people that I truly call friends have been amazing. What it's like to have amazing owners and that truly know how to run a family business, because that's what this is. They're amazing. Everyone loves them. They're the best to work for. They make everyone feel important. They listen, which is, my God, what a joy to have owners that listen and care about what your opinion is. Yeah, it's a good place.
How long have you been bartending?
Approximately 40 years. Yeah.
What does it mean to you to be a professional bartender?
What does it mean to me to be a professional bartender? Originally it was freedom. You had a lot of, time off, and it wasn't difficult to take time off to do lots of things you wanted to do. Mm-hmm. That's changed over the years when you purchase a home and family and everything else. Then there's all that freedom's gone anyway. So that was the original reason I liked it. I just liked the freedom of it. All my friends were doing it, Marine Jacks, and seemed like a lot of fun, and it still is a lot of fun. Yeah. So.
What was the first drink you ever made?
VO neat.
What was your favorite drink to make?
A VO neat, because that would be when I'm off of work, and that's the first drink I make for me. So it's a VO neat.
And that's your favorite drink?
It is. Been on VO for quite a bit.
And what's special about bartending at Memories?
Bartending at Memories, it's more family-like. You got a lot more locals. A lot of places I worked, Marina Jacks, out in Siesta, is all very touristy. Although you got to know the people over the years, but they're annual. They come annually for a month or 2 weeks or 6 months. But Memories, it's a little tighter. You get to see the same people. More of a family-like local bar.
Do you have a favorite memory of working here at Memories? Anything that sticks out?
Okay. One of my favorite memories was medic Mark Miller and myself were working, and I went to grab the Bud Light tap, and it busted off. So it took me a minute to figure out how to shut it off because it broke down. There's only a sharp nub there, so I got my bottle opener and got it shut off. Well, I propped it back up on there and acted like I was busy and asked Medic Mark to draw me a Bud Light. That fell off in his hand. That one stands out a little bit.
Okay, cool.
Took me 20 or 30 minutes to fess up that I did it, but it was fun. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Do you prefer the night shift to working day shifts?
I do.
And why is that?
I've got my days free, and come in at 7, and I'm pretty much home by then if I working the day shift. I worked day shift a lot on Siesta, and it was kind of good. I mean, gotta get up early. Well, gotta be at work by 10, and that could be done at 7 or it could be done at 11 or 12 at night. So the night shift's how I started out, and that's what I prefer.
All right.
Yeah. My kind of people at night.
How long have you been bartending?
25 years.
What does it mean to you to be a professional bartender?
Professional bartender. Well, I enjoy meeting people on a regular basis, and I have found throughout the 25 years that I've been bartending, I've met some very interesting people, especially working at Memories. I know everybody's drink when they come walking through the door, and I know about their families, and I think that they appreciate that. It's an experience when they come in here, and we're like one big family.
Mm-hmm. Cool. What was the first drink you ever made?
The first drink I ever made was a Rob Roy.
What's your favorite drink to make?
A rum runner.
Why?
Because it's a beachy drink and it tastes delicious. And it was one of the first drinks I made when I worked at a beach bar on Lido Beach.
What's your favorite drink?
Tito's and soda, tall, squeeze of lime.
Memories is a little bit of a different bar than a lot of other bars. What do you think is really special about Memories?
Well, I can tell you from experience. When I first started here, everyone accepted me and took me in and under their wing. And I came here as a patron for many years before I got hired here, so I knew a lot of our customers. So it just makes it that much more special because we all live kind of around each other, and it's like a family.
Which do you like working better, day shift or night shift?
Day shift.
Why is that?
Because I'm not a night owl. Plus the clientele's a little bit different. Nighttime is a little nighttime is a little quicker. I mean, I have to be quick here at happy hour during the day, but I like my clientele, not as opposed to I wouldn't work nighttime because I'm sure they're lovely as well. But I have my regulars, so that's what I like about it.
Did you have a favorite memory of Memories?
No, and that's why I wonder why the name of this bar is Memories, because I never have any when I leave.
Has anything stood out? Is there anything that you find about Memories that's like just awesome? That's different from other bars?
Well, I can tell you, going through this COVID virus, the last day that I worked, the last day that we were open was March 17th, which was St. Patrick's Day. And we found out at 11:30 that we had to close. So I called everybody. I'm sure Ken called everybody who was the owner. And this bar was packed and full. And at the end of my shift, I made a lot of money, and people that didn't have the money to give me gave me money because they didn't know. And I didn't know how long this was going to last. So that's why it's very special here. Jeez.
Well, what's another fondest memory at Memories?
Well, I can tell you this. It was like the first or second week that I worked here, my shift is 11 to 7, so I don't really have time to go get lunch. And I had just met several of the customers. I work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so I think it was probably Tuesday. I got 4 lunches in one day because everybody was concerned about me and making sure that I was fed. And I think that's freaking awesome. They only knew me for a couple of days. That just goes to show what kind of clientele we have here.